Hello everyone, welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. So in the previous video, we got a little further in the story, and we finished Kanji's social link. So, it's our new album, yep, Yosuke, Yukiko, Kanji, and Chie. So if I check, social links, yeah, I think we might be able to finish, Rise's, because she's only got 3 more ranks. So let's just sleep. Because there's nothing else to really do. You dream that you were comforting a crying Kanji. Your relationship with Kanji is intense. Okay. Oh, seems like there's more fog. You ever heard 2 students talking? Yep. The weather's really bad lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's going to stay here forever. But I heard that there's nothing to worry about. That it's just something. It's some guy. That's what some guy on TV said. Oh, I also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody even knows why it's toxic. I was just thinking about that. How toxic it makes. Sorry, I was just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay home for a while. You're just being lazy. You need to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? Well, that's not something I really need to worry about, because, you know, full knowledge. It's seriously cold too now. Such a painful season if you've got back pain. See, speaking of back pain, there is a duty making your back hurt. It's a tune named Atlas. Do you know what? He's also independent, carrying on Earth on his shoulder, and it looks very heavy. It makes me hurt just looking at it. And that is also used in geography class. Did you know what they are? Well then, you couldn't. Doesn't look like you've. He knows. Do you know what this is? A globe? And it was a book of maps. Okay. I was just gonna kind of explain it, which not really important. The overall story. It's just these little knowledge. It's just like fun. It's just like facts about real life. Anyways, okay. So we're still waiting for Nanako to recover. So I'm gonna head to down here. Racy still isn't around here, so that's not good. I don't think I can do anything with Naoto just yet. I will check if I can, if I don't find Rise. I know she's on this side of the school, just forget which area. I'm pretty sure she's on the bottom floor, but just in case, I'm checking everywhere. Yep, doesn't look like she's here, so I'll talk to Naoto.
Senpai?
Senpai, I don't want to say. Oh, if you don't mind, I'm through today. Okay, not yet. Okay, and let's see if Race's in town, because that's the only other place she'll be. There's Kanji, and she should be right around here. And she's not. So I guess we'll just see if there's anything at the diner to eat. Again, it is always the same dish now. It's never changed. Is there anything over here worth doing then? Nope, nobody to really talk to. Then I'll just go home. Nothing really left to do. Actually, where is Rise? I have not seen her at all. Besides the one time. Not one time, but besides the time we went to the hot spring. I've not seen her at all. Today's These, number appreciating day. So you have the day off from school. All you can do now is wait and watch the situation unfold. What should you do today? Hopefully, spend it with Rise. Because I don't have anybody else to spend it with, because I can't do Naoto yet, because I have to wait. And, Teddy's is automatic, and everyone else is already finished. And there she is. Which means now I cannot. Maybe I can hang out with Marie this time? Seriously, what is with this? Why can't I do anything with it? Let's go with the persona that I use there. This persona birth, you can see the okay. Jeez, what am I missing? Finally, something new. This is an actual set that I haven't maxed out yet. There we go. And that finishes my... And then my diligence is fully maxed out as well. So I think that leaves... Now, I have understanding maxed. Oh, yep, that's the armor I ordered last time. Yeah. This is right. Expression. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing I still need to finish. Wait, what level is everybody out? Jeez, Naoto, despite... Jesus, kanji is very low. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be using kanji for the rest at all in this playthrough from looks at this. And Naoto has the highest level than anybody. Now I'm glad I actually had her on my team when we went to save Nanako. She actually is higher than me. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really don't like this weather. Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say that the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine that the whole town was supposed to be like this and from the very beginning. Pretend it's like this is natural. If you say so. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual. Maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either, and I don't feel drained on foggy days. Bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. It's certainly reality of full-time employment. Days like these, I just want to spend all the days counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Easy to count when you use special numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, numbers that drastically increase, more difficult to count. Here's a sequence that it's even harder to count by. 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Ninkun, do you know the answer to this? I don't know. Okay, yep. So that was the correct answer. That's good. I don't really bother reading this part because I don't really care. It's just reading the first part that's important so I know what they're asking me. See, even the music's changed at the school. Okay, is Rise here this time for once? Oh, there she is. Senpai, we saved Nanako-chan, right? I'm sorry, are you going to visit her today? Will you go visit Nanako? You know what, sure, because I guess, why not? Okay, sure, Nanako-chan will be happy. I still can't do anything with Naoto anyway, so it's might as well do this. Nanako seems to have noticed your presence and woke up. Does it hurt anywhere? I'm okay. Nanako's condition doesn't seem like it's getting any better. Nanako-chan. Your friends are worried about her, and as they would be about themselves. You feel your relationship has deepened. Okay, that probably helps with Naoto and Rise. Which, I feel like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Seeing as how much they're worth for her, I feel like would make sense why your bond is closer. Because they care for her so much as well. Jeez. At this point, I'm just going through these real quick at this point. Mostly because it's probably because, like it said, there's going to be a test next week. So it just wants me to have all these answers memorized. I don't know. Well, look it goes. Yep. Yes, this only happens with, social links. Finally!
Oh, Senpai!
You wanna walk home together and let me know if you have time, okay? Oh, and now Naoto.
Good day.
Good afternoon. I'm not quite used to meeting you here. Yes. There's been further development regarding the card. I suspect it's most likely a prank in our poor taste. I apologize for troubling you with it. Naoto seems calm, but maybe you should walk her home after school. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna finish Rise because I only got 3 ranks left. Well, Naoto's, I think, is at... Actually, I don't know what rank Naoto's at. But I'm gonna do Rise because I've been able to do Naoto's and I don't know when I might be able to do Rise's again. And after this, her final 2, like the rest of the party, are fully voiced.
Senpai!
Senpai, is there something I can do for you? Oh, you know, just let me know. How does that sound, Yeah, I'll spend the day with her.
Uh-huh.
We'll spend the time. Yeah, where should we go?
What should I have? Heck, maybe our shop should do something like this.
Oh, is this part already voiced?
How about a gunmo kebab? Or a tofu croquette?
Well, if it isn't Rise-chan.
You're the deputy mayor, right? Good afternoon.
I heard the news. You know, about the upcoming film. You haven't heard yet? You know Kanamin, right? Kanamimashita. They're gonna be filming nearby, right? I hope they stop by Inaba, too. Oh, I know. Why don't you ask?
Kanamin. I don't have anything to do with them anymore.
But wait, how many are coming? We only have small bed and breakfasts around here. Got it! They can stay at the Amagi Inn. All right, I need to go tell that manager guy I was just talking to.
Oh, Rise-chan. Nice to see you.
Inoue-san, what do you want today?
I'm down here scouting film locations, so I thought I'd come see you. I wanted to hear your answer one more time, face to face. Are you sure you're not coming back?
I'm not going back.
I see. Okay, I understand. Well, now I can focus on my new job. I signed up as Konami Mashita's manager. Remember how we were talking about doing that movie? They picked Konami as your replacement. We're gonna sell Konami. I have every confidence she'll be just as popular. No, even more popular than Risette.
Wow, yeah, say that right to her face.
I see.
Although, Konami is an ordinary girl, we have to polish her so she sells. But you had that spark. You learned fast, adapted well to new situations, had that smile that could be as strong or weak as you needed. And those acting skills of yours, you were like an old pro. You could have reached heights most girls could never dream of. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. So, I just had to hear it from your own mouth. Well then, goodbye. Stay healthy, okay?
What the heck? That's not fair. After he made me answer? He never told me any of that when we were still working together. Acting skills? Of course I have them. What the heck? Telling me all that stuff now? It's too late. Hey, why am I crying? There's no reason to cry. There's nothing to be sad about. Nothing. Senpai, I don't know why I'm crying.
Cry all you want.
I can't. My eyes will be all swollen tomorrow. I lost everything. I don't know how, but I lost everything. I'm scared. I'm sad. What's going on? Senpai, please, stay here. Stay by my side. Senpai.
Hold her. She clearly needs this.
Senpai. 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 I have you. I have the others. I didn't lose everything. There are people who need me, right?
Stamina song, okay. Recover. Oh, jeez! At the end of a battle. Oh, dang! That's actually gonna be really good.
I'm going home now. My head's all messed up. I need time to think it all over. About how I feel now. I don't want to lose anything more. Goodbye, Senpai.
Hopefully I can do the final 2 ranks. Hey, don't you think that there's more and more people getting weird because of the fog? I've even seen people wearing these huge gas masks around town. Yeah, people are getting sick too. Haven't there been people saying that weird stuff lately? Like the world is ending and this is a global warning because of original sin or nasty stuff like that. Hey, what do you think is gonna happen if you think someone's sick but you don't do anything about it? I mean, to be honest, Ishiji, my dad. Yep. Okay, more stuff. Oh yeah, since it's foggy, technically, I guess that doesn't mean. I guess that means it's not gonna rain at all. Okay, hopefully I can continue reset. Yep. Seems like I just had to wait for this time to come. Yeah, basically. Never mind. Guess I can't advance with reset. Not sure why, then it gave me the option. Then maybe I should be able to do with Naoto, because she asked me the other day.
Senpai?
Yep, I'll do Naoto's then. Oh no, I'll be fine by myself. Walk her home anyways. Well, if you don't mind. It's... Naoto's holding a card. Another love letter? No, nothing so simple. Not so signed. Do you remember that card you delivered to me before? Judging by its appearance, and it's on the same cardstock as the same sign, just like last time. I'm almost certain that this came from the same person. Let's talk more in a more somewhat place, more private. Dear Detective, your prized possessions are in my hand. Can you recover them? The game is afoot. The Phantom Thief. Wow. Persona 5 reference him? Anybody? Yeah, I know this game came out first, but still. It seems that this is the work of the figure who snuck into the Shirogane estate. I'll send this to whatever, so we can turn it into the police as evidence. The Phantom Thief. How absurd. I haven't time to waste on this. Are you so uncomfortable? Yeah, I think that's better.
That isn't it.
I'm not frustrated. I'm just upholding the Shirogane game and seeing that this card through this case through the end. It just looks down. Although he broke into our estate and sent me this challenge. Leaving this in the police's hands could jeopardize the honor of the Shirogane game. Why do I act like this? When I'm with you, I always seem to lose my composure. I don't want to get involved with this sort of childish game. But to ignore it will only makes me angry. Let's catch them together. Of course, we will. You're the one who brought this to my attention. Let's work on this together then. What skills did she learn this time? Wow, she is very far behind. Mind charge, yes! Okay, this just increases the successful rate of darkness attacks, but I'm still gonna use give her mind charge because it's one of the most OP abilities in the game. Now that it's been cited, let's re-examine the first card. There must be some sort of hint there. Oh, and of course, I'm only interested in this case in our free time. I have something else I must do.
I'll see you again.
We walked home and parted ways with Naoto. And sleep. You dreamed that you were comforting and crying Chie. Well, I feel like that doesn't do much since Chie has been maxed out. I think she was the first person I maxed out. I mean, I already maxed out my. Yeah, I'll buy something. Hopefully, there's a good weapon. Oh, jeez, never mind. Oh, the sea, it's better. Almost went inside again. There's Yukiko. Oh, and there's Rise. Let's see, maybe I can do it now. Still no. Is there anything worth doing then? Oh, there's Shie, but again, today especially. Okay, understanding. Not gonna really need that. I'll check out the bookstore first. Well, there doesn't really seem to be anything left I can really do right now. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you like and subscribe, and have a great day.